Bipin Sharma, let me quickly draw you in on this conflict now. Are we staring at a protracted war? Do we believe that this is likely to head into a bigger sort of turmoil than we already are seeing? Already, of course, the Gulf states, the Middle East, is a lot of the airspace is closed. Are we expecting that to continue, or do you see the war theater shifting and becoming more constrained just within Iran and Israel? Are we continuing to see a protracted war that is engulfing the entire Middle East?
So, thanks and good evening. So, very pertinent question. You see, the need of the hour is to douse the fire and not add fuel to the fire. And till the time China and Russia do not enter this war, these escalations, I think we can be optimists, like General Kocher just stated. And one has to be an optimist, because war is not the solution. And as far as India is concerned, India's External Affairs Minister has made the stand of India amply clear, crystal clear, that India is all for peace and dialogue and diplomacy hold the key. And of course, if we are headed towards some sort of oil energy crisis, so that will not happen unless and until the Strait of Hormuz is blocked. And that is a distant possibility, because as I said, unless and until France and Russia join these escalations, so that will not happen. And also the fact that Donald Trump, in his second stint as the president of United States of America, is in the news for all the wrong reasons, starting from imposing hefty tariffs, then how he kidnapped the president of Venezuela. So, now these attacks on Iran, and of course assisted by Israel, and then Iraq also, it happened a few years ago when they said on pretext of weapons of mass destruction. But I think it's a matter of few days. And as far as India is concerned, India's point is concerned, I think India can sustain this for a month, this strategic petroleum reserves. But then if these escalations go beyond a month's time frame, then it is a cause of concern for India. That is the time when India's diplomacy has to be at its very best, and then we have to look for alternate suppliers, the strategic reserves, because in such a scenario, the geopolitical escalations, India has to look for alternate sources, and then formulate its strategy, revise its strategy, because strategy again will hold a very pivotal factor. And then not to forget that what happened during the era of Cold War, and then when the US-China trade war happened, it impacted the economies of so many nations across the globe. So now I think we should just pray for peace, and then how someone can actually play the role of a peacemaker and put these escalations to rest once and for all.